bringing it back to women being attracted to bad boys, men who are exciting, jerks, assholes, whatever. I think the more appropriate term is women will reinforce that behavior because that's what they typically reward. And women will even say it themselves, I'm attracted to bad boys. So if you say that, and that's the type of guy you go for, you ought not be surprised when the bad boy that you choose to pursue, because women have agency, women have autonomy, you should not be surprised when that guy turns out to be a cheater, asshole, jerk, whatever it may be.
Of course, that's so true. That like just 100% pure fact. I've been hearing this here and there, like women be like, Charlie, especially women in their mostly the teenage age, like 19, 20, early 20s, no, not the mature women, the younger ladies, no, they'll be like, they like the bad boys, the so-called fat boys, yes. So you go for them, leaving the nice guys, and then you go for these bad boys. And you know bad boys, what comes with bad boys. So I don't know why they become so surprised or they become so kind of annoyed when the bad boys actually start showing their bad qualities, like start being cheaters, cheating on them, maybe beating them or whatnot. I don't know why they then tend to not like that. You saw the cool guys, the nice guys, and you said nice guys come last, and you went for the bad boys. So now deal with it. Like, just deal with it.
That's what you're attracted to, because I think women are. It's interesting though. Like, to me, it's not clear why women view men not only as companions, as romantic partners, as providers, but also there's this added expectation that we are your entertainers too.
Alvin Sam donated $99. Brandon, how can you make hit pieces against the red pill but show up on a red pill podcast
I didn't see
and
that.
use the same red pill talking points? Hypocritical.
I have no idea what he just said.
He says you made a hit piece against the red pill, but show up on a red pill Is it a red pill podcast? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Thank you for the chat, but
yeah, thank you, Alvin.
I'm happily married, and I'm just giving my personal experience about what's going on. I mean, I don't have to be red pill, green pill, pink pill.
Yeah.
I'm just a man giving an experience with being in a relationship. Obviously, I haven't been married my whole life, so I've had experiences being single, experiences being in college, and now with all of that experience together, it has helped me realize the importance of marriage, and these are the things that I value, and this is why I'm in the marriage and I'm not single.
Yeah, and by the way, I mean, we bring on people who have different viewpoints, I have my own views. I bring on people that disagree with me. I don't know where me and Brandon necessarily agree or disagree on various topics, but it's good to have conversation. So really quick, just on the boring thing. I mean, you mentioned somebody mentioned players, I think. I mean, I think that's why women fall for players, because they're not boring typically.
But it just doesn't make sense. Why would you fall for a player? Like, this guy is a player. Player meaning he jumps from one girl to another, or he juggles 3 girls at the same time. Girls are training themselves at him, and you still see that, and that's what you say, okay, I want this. Like, the girl mind is just so difficult to understand. Like, it's just so complicated to understand.
But I think boring can be a good thing. Obviously, you should be able to have a conversation with somebody, but I don't know. I don't think we as men, we're not your entertainers. Go watch Netflix. That's my view. I don't know. I don't exist to make others feel entertained at all times. We're not obliged to be clowns when on a date. And also, bored people are boring. Okay. Did somebody have something else? Otherwise, I'd like to continue with
I would like to say,
Go ahead.
The reason why we don't like boring is because most of us grew up in dysfunction.
Stop for just a sec.
Okay.
Please, just talk into the mic, please.
Okay,
please,
you got it. I'll bring it closer. Okay, most of the reason why women want to find exciting or like adrenaline-like roller coaster relationships is because
Alvin Sam donated $99. Brandon, for example, your hit pieces against Fresh and Fit, who also use the same talking points you just said.
I'm not gonna. I have my opinions about Fresh and Fit. I'm not gonna get into that. Maybe we will later, but
I didn't see. I don't see the video. I
it's
don't
not.
know, so.
Yeah, just to me, it's not necessarily a hit piece. You know, it's that I'm a mature man. I'm an adult. And some of the things that Fresh and Fit says, I disagree with them because I think they come from a very immature place. They sound like they come from a broken place. It seems like it's always bashing women, you know, like a broken clock. I feel like they write twice a day, no matter, you know, on their podcast. But overall, man, the way they talk about women, the way they view men, I just saw a clip of Fresh and Fit just recently, and the guy gave this young man such horrible advice about a woman, and that I guess the woman wasn't giving him what he deserved. So he told him to go get a side chick. And double dip these women like that. Now it's
But this is just off topic. Like, I don't know if you guys also know about the Fresh and Fit podcast. They also talk about these dating and relationship scandals and whatnot. I agree with this guy. Like, their talking points are just so extreme. Like, it's like women are terrible. Like, actually, men and women, we are both terrible. You pick yours and you pick your pill and swallow. But how they make it seem is like whatever it says is the woman's fault. Woman this, woman that. They're just always bashing women. And it's just not cool. Just not cool.
cute to young, immature men but in reality, that's not the way you treat women, and that's not the way you operate as a man. That leads you to devastation. And younger men like Fresh and Fit, immature men like they appear to be, they don't understand that. And so that's why I have criticism of some of the things they say.
Gotcha. Well, we can certainly try to get into that a little bit later on in the show. You had a point. Go ahead.
I'm almost done. So we tend to come. Most of us actually had some type. It doesn't mean that you were traumatized or abused. We had emotional dysregulation when we were young. At some point, school, at home. So we like familiar things. Most of us didn't learn how to cope with these emotions. So what we find attractive and fun is those exciting play. That's where the attachment styles come from. Anxious attachment. The other one's the avoidant attachment. So those are the exciting guys we like. So when a nice guy comes around and is actually wanting to say, hi, let's go on a date, he's actually not being clingy. He's actually treating you right and wanting to be with you, and that's what we find clingy. And the other one that are avoiding us, those are the ones that we are actually chasing. So we find the toxic normalized in our lives. So what Brian said is actually right. Boring guys are the normal things, and they aren't our entertainers. We're supposed to make ourselves happy and exciting, and they are just supposed to bring us, whatever they bring us, conversation or whatever. So he makes a really good point right there. So,
but that's true. That's so true. All what she's saying is the mindset or the idea of nice guys or cool guys come last. No, women need to side their mind and understand that when you're in a relationship with a guy and the guy, what's the name? The guy just regularly checks up on you, send you a text, how are you doing, how was work, how was this. The person is not just trying to be clingy. Like he's not trying to be clingy. The person is just trying to show his love or care. Showing love and care to someone, it's normal. Back in the days, ask your mother, ask your daddy, ask your aunt. That's how it's supposed to be. But now, I don't know why they anxiously decide to go for play one. Boys that actually hate them. I just can't fathom that. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
that was just my little 2 cents.
But I think chemistry is important, and mutual attraction is important. And recently, I was dating someone for 2 months, and they were the perfect person every way. But the mutual attractiveness just wasn't there, and so it didn't work.
Was he not physically attractive?
I think he's a handsome guy. Maybe I should say chemistry for us. It wasn't sparking. So
Chemistry. What is the chemistry? What is the spark?
I don't know, but what I've learned is that you need it. I wish it was to my chagrin that this.
Easy. That's why the guys from Fresh and Fit will just keep on hammering these girls. Like, you said the chemistry and whatnot wasn't there. and now you're being asked, what is this chemistry? And you're like, I just don't know. Like, so you don't know what you're looking for. Like, that's just it. They don't know what they're looking for. And it's just sad.
Spark didn't go off, but it is just, I think it's that thing that makes you, just that draws you to that person initially. And so
Was he kind to you?
he is the most incredible guy. Everything was perfect. And I was like, what is wrong with myself?
Yeah, what is wrong with
I don't know.
Of course. You just don't need to break up with someone because of, you are actually saying he takes everything. He is so kind, he's so incredible, he's so this, he's so that. But you ended up breaking up with him because you didn't feel something. What is it? You don't know. No, girls.
You can ask all my friends. I was like, what is it?
Who broke it off?
We mutually decided. I went to Montana for a month, and we didn't talk for a week, and then we called, and we were like, yeah, I think he felt less pressure during that week of silence because he felt like he was constantly trying to impress me, and I just wasn't pressed. I wasn't like thinking about him, and so that's how I knew. So I mean, amazing guy, but it just, I don't know. Unless
So girls no longer want amazing guys. You see, they'll be like, from her looks and from how she is, I can say she's either very close to her 30s or she's over her 30s because she's not below 25. So at that stage, you want to settle down, you want to marry, you want to do this, you want to do that, and then you found the perfect guy, and because you think you're not getting the spark or whatever you think you're not getting, you decided to call it a quit. And you want to actually get married. It will take time.
I gaslit myself subconsciously and didn't know. But
You can. I mean, I think that everybody looks for that spark at the honeymoon stage and all of that. You know, over time, you realize that it's not about that.
Yeah.
It's that, you know, a lot of relationships you get in, you have that spark and then it goes away with everybody. I mean, I thought 3 or 4 women were the one.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't end up materializing.
So in short, there's nothing like looking for the spark. The spark, you can meet someone and then you have the spark like, damn, we are hitting it. That's why we all have a lot of exes. Because we met the first one and we thought that's the one. We met the second one and we thought that's the one. So the spark, you always get it. Even when you get married to someone, the honeymoon stage, you'll be feeling the spark. After a year or two, then the spark just leaves and you now reality hits and then everything just keeps on. So don't be looking for a spark and then look for other things else, because the spark is not, it's something like fictional or something, like it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. If you have anything contradictory to say to that, you can just leave it in the comment section. We'll have a discussion on that.
Yeah. Oh, that was just a.
Oh, I was like, hey,
Yeah, if you want,
shut
keep
up,
going.
boy.
No, keep going. That's like a.
It did materialize, and I say me and my wife.
Oh, actually, one did come in. Okay.
Brandon.